Hello. Good evening. My castle awaits. I'm Dracula. And, yeah. I don't know, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good intro. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Jump scare. How are we all doing? What's the vibe this evening? I'm feeling a little sluggish because I just had a bunch of mac and cheese, or not mac and cheese, spaghetti. I had spaghetti for dinner. And, what happened? There we go. See, I had spaghetti for dinner, and I don't know if this contributed to it, but my mom said, hey, I meant to put salt in your salad, and then I accidentally put salt in your spaghetti. Sorry. So I had it wasn't actually that salty. I only really tasted it that badly, like twice. And I was like, oh, that's a little too much. But the rest of the spaghetti was fine. Because spaghetti's already with the meat, it's already a little bit salty. Just because of how it's seasoned and such. But yeah, I'm a little sleepy right now. I gotta admit, I gotta put down my clicky thing because I know it's picking up on the mic. I love this song. I'm really mad because they actually changed the chart on this song, and they got rid of my favorite part. Hold on, I'll show you when it comes up. Let me make it louder. This next part. That used to be the part that you played, and they took it out so that you do the fast part again. And I'm like, but I've done the fast part already in this song. I wanted to do the slower part, and I know it's because I think technically the mom is singing the slow part, and they want it to be harder or whatever. But like, I loved the feeling of like harmonizing with her, and it made me feel so like powerful. And that was my favorite part of the chart, and they took it out. They changed it, and I'm like eternally mad about it. Like when the full game comes out, I'm gonna mod it specifically so that I can have that favorite part back. Yeah. Anyway, it's time to pull up a prompt for the evening. Take number 3 on this prompt thing. Random word generator, please. Let's see. A lot of these are very, like, too abstract. Ooh, what about plastic? How do we feel about plastic? I think I like plastic. Hold on, let me turn off my other meat. Where's my, let's go with plastic. There we go. Plastic, that sounds cool. It could give good angst. Yeah. Hold on, I can't grab anything. Come here. It's locked. Unlock so I can resize it so that you fit the chat. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna take it out of the flavor text folder, that way I don't have to screw with it every time. Okay. Okay. I should wake up Paction. Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, hold on. Say something?
Something.
Okay, there you go.
Alright.
Had you, quiet. I know I asked you about a question, but I decided not to do that because, of a very specific reason. I was on Twitch and I saw a notification that was like, hey, there's a place where you can like put questions for your audience now or something like that, like when they walk into stream. And I was like, oh, that's neat. And then I like went to the tab and it just wasn't there. So I was gonna be like, oh, I can use one of Paction's questions. Paction had an idea to, instead of like one word prompts, to just do like an open-ended question, because then like people who aren't necessarily creative can still answer the thing and like participate. And I said, that's an alright idea. Hit me with some, and some of them were pretty good. But I don't want to I don't want to give up on prompts just yet, you know? I want to give it a good old college try, you know?
Yeah.
Before I say, alright, it's not working. And I think after this one, if I still don't get any, then I might figure it's not working.
Alright.
Why can't I reset myself? What's going on? Reset position, please. Thank you. Is there no hotkey for that now? Did they take away my hotkey for fixing myself? Oh, they took away all my hotkeys. Oh, you fucker. Oh. I'm doing homework for my ASL class, and it says never ever break eye contact while signing. It is extremely rude, and I need to preemptively apologize to anyone I signed to. Yeah. I was trying to learn ASL once a few years ago, and they were like, hey, when you sign, you need to be very emotive with your face, because, you know, you can't convey your emotions through your voice. And I said, that's going to be a problem. There's a reason why I am a VTuber. How do I do, what is it, general settings to do my, like, hotkeys again? You fucked up my... It is 9, so why didn't you... Reset position, thank you. Oh, now it's page up. Oh, because I don't have it on number lock. What happened? My number lock got turned off. Okay. So if I do this... There we... Okay, it does work. It does work. I turned off my number lock by accident. Anyway, I'm gonna close my door real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
And I may turn on the air in a minute or two because I'm
Yeah.
hot. Anyway, so did you hear the good word? The good news?
The good word?
Yeah, the good word. Two things. One I told you about. Student debt's gone. It's done. They deleted it. And I told Faction, I'll switch back to my my chatting so you can see, and I'll put prompt up on the top right so you can still see. Here we go. Yeah, I told Faction, and I tweeted this too. I didn't want to, what's the word? I didn't want to pay my student loans. I went to college for one semester. I didn't like it. I left. So I had like $3,000 in loans that I had to pay off. Because the thing is that I didn't want to go if I had to take out a loan. That was the deal. I would go on like government grants and shit, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But someone in my family, and I suspected my grandmother, who's now dead, so I can't get mad at her for it, because I thought it was my dad for a long time, and I was really mad at him about it. But he said it wasn't him. But someone in my family took out a loan in my name so that I could continue going to college, because what happened was we were under the impression that I was going under like grants and scholarships for a while until like October of the first semester, and when the government was like, fuck you, actually you owe us like, you know, however much money, and then my grandma paid that money, and that's why I think she also took out a loan in my name. So, but like nobody knew about it, least of all me, so I just assumed my family took care of it, you know, they paid it or whatever. I don't think I even knew that she was the one that like paid the balance that we needed or whatever until like way after the fact. So I didn't know like what was up until like after I had left, and they were like, hey, by the way, now that you're not a student anymore, you're gonna have to start paying your loan. And I was like, what fucking loan?
What loan?
Yeah. So for a long time I was like, I simply do not see it. And for a little bit I was convinced that there was no loan and I was being scammed, because my parents both swore that there was no loan and they didn't take out a loan. So so I was really mad because I had like $3,000 of money that I didn't ask to be in my name that I have to pay back now. And I'm like, 19, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I was 18 at the time. I had no idea what I was doing. You know, I don't know how I'm going to pay back this money. I have, like, $200 to my name in it. Like, it's like, I don't know what to do. And then I got a job, and now I'm, like, in very good position to just pay back the money right now all at once if I wanted to. But I'm not going to, because it's the principle of the thing. Because COVID happened, and they paused all the student loan payments. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to touch it until it's over. And there was a moment in time where I almost wanted to. I almost paid it. I almost started a payment plan, even while it was frozen, because my dad was like, oh, it'll give you good credit. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I want good credit, even if I don't 100% know what that means.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone wants good credit. That's just a good thing to have. So I almost started paying it, and then I said, you know what? This loan freeze thing is gonna run out in like a couple months. I'm gonna wait until then, because I had a hunch. And this was based off real life experience. In 6th grade, we had a hurricane hit our area, and it fucked up my school. So we went to another school for a little bit, and they gave us free lunch there. I don't know if that was just because that's how the school was, or if it was because of the hurricane, or because we were like guests there or what, but we got free lunch at that school. And we got breakfast too, and it slapped. I think we even got like a snack during the day. It was a really cool school, actually. But when we got back to our regular school, they were like, okay, for the rest of the month, no paid lunch, you know, because we had to pay for lunch at school. And then it went into like, okay, we'll extend it another month, and then another month, until it was the end of the semester. And they were like, okay, that's it, end of semester, that's it. And then like we came back the next semester, and they were like, okay, we'll extend it to the end of the school year, but after that, you have to pay your lunch again. Yeah. We were like, okay, fine, whatever. So we enjoyed it while we could, and then we came back the next year, the next September, and they were like, okay, it's free lunch, but only for September. Only for September. We're not doing it again after September. We were like, okay, fine, whatever. And then October came, and they were like, it's like, I think it was one of those things where like they didn't even say anything. Like lunch just continued to be free. Until eventually, like, halfway through 7th grade, they, like, sent out an announcement, like, hey, we're eliminating paid lunches. Like, lunch is just free now. Like, forever. So I said, wouldn't it be hilarious if that happened with student loans? Because they keep extending the deadline until it unfreezes again. So I was like, I'm going to wait until it unfreezes, because watch them push it back 18 more times. And then hopefully at the end cancel it. And then my bestie Joe canceled it today. And here's the thing. I do think that in the grand scheme of things, he probably could have done a little better than 10K. I know it's 20K if you have a Pell, whatever, but no one has that. I don't have that. I don't know what that means. Most people probably don't have that. Most people have like way more in debt than just 10K. You know? I know a guy who went to college for like a year and is like in like 40,000 in debt. Like 10K is gonna do nothing, you know. So it's pretty fucked. But also, I'm done, baby. I'm good. I'm out of here. Good luck with you guys, but I'm done. So I'm in a good mood because of that. But I'm also in a good mood because of I did tell you this. Oh damn it! I was hoping that you would be excited for me. Anyway, so Steam Deck tweeted, hey, we're ramping up the speed of our orders. Go check the link and see where you're at, because you might be pushed up. And so I have been pushed up to Q3, which means that my Steam Deck will be here by the end of next month, and I am I'm happier about that than the student loans. I'm like, honestly, I'm more happy that my Steam Deck is gonna be here. Gas. I moved a bad way. I got gas. Okay, I'm right. I just won't move that way. Anyway. Yeah, I would like to learn ASL. Again, I know how to fingerspell more or less. I think I forgot how to do R. I always forget how to do R because it's similar to another one. But more or less, I know how to fingerspell. So theoretically, if you wanted me to spell everything at you, then yes, I do know ASL. But I would like to learn more confidently. I saw a good thing that was like, there's no such thing as learning a language fluently. because there's so many different contexts in which you can learn a language. Like, you can be very fluent in a language in a formal sense, and you can, like, speak to businessmen and stuff, but at the same time, you probably won't be able to talk about, like, cartoons in that, you know, realm of fluency. Because, like, even English speakers are, like, native speakers are learning new words all the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as, like, completely fluent in a language. So I kind of, like...
Unless you speak Swedish, in which there are actually, it's one of the smaller dictionaries.
Unless you learn
generally, so you
Tokipona.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, there are, like, certain combinations of words that are preferred by
Exactly.
the speaking community. So really, there isn't fluency there either.
I'm having the worst gas right now. Holy shit.
Mhm.
It's like the kind where you feel like you're being stabbed.
Okay.
It, like, hurts to breathe a certain way right now.
Mhm.
Oh, the Swedish and their 3 words. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, since reading that, I was like, you know what, that's a good point. So I switched my vernacular so that now I say I want to be confident in a language than fluent, because that really is what I want. I want to be able to talk and not sound like an idiot or feel like an idiot, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's part of why I get so scared to, like, speak in a language, because if I can type in a language that I don't know, at least I have the time to, like, think about what I'm saying for 20 minutes in advance and be like, does this make me not sound like an idiot, you know? But if someone comes up to me speaking rapid-fire Spanish because they're... Oh god, I forgot what country does that. They speak, like, stupid fast. Anyway, someone speaking, like, reading a grocery list to me in 7,500 words per minute, I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, no hablo español. I'm sorry. And I don't want that. I want to be able to understand what they're saying and, you know, reciprocate. Maybe not as fast sometimes, but, you know, in a way where I don't have to think about what I want to say before I say, you know what I mean? I can just say it. Because that's the toll it takes, too, when you're first learning a language, too. When we type at each other in a language that we're learning together, it's always tough because you can't always accurately convey the thing that you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And I've gone into depth about this, at least with you before, but maybe not on stream. I have such a, like, specific relationship with English, at least, or, like, words, because I feel like sometimes I'll slap, like, very intricate sounding words right next to, like, very simple sounding words, and I think it makes me sound too inconsistent, but at the same time I feel like when I speak like that, it's because that's just the most precise way that I can think to get out the thing I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? So I want to be able to do that in other languages if I learned one, but I've never gotten to that point in a language yet. Because learning a language is fucking hard. Ow, Jesus.
Very hard.
Let me stop being in pain, please. Okay. Anyway, I want to learn ASL because it was fun when I tried to learn it the first time. I'm gonna turn on my air and hopefully not die moving trying to get there.
Go get a drink.
All right. I don't know what I did. What did I do to deserve this? Plastic, elastic, fantastic, bombastic, spastic, I'm out of words, hold on. Words that rhyme with plastic, elastic, enthusiastic, fantastic, drastic, dynastic, sarcastic, spastic, I said that, ecclesiastic, I don't know what that means, bombastic, stochastic, monastic, oh that's kind of whatever, scholastic, neoplastic, that doesn't count, inelastic, thermoplastic, hyperplastic, aplastic, hypoplastic, clastic, iconoclastic, anaplastic, Megaloblastic. What does megaloblastic mean? Hold on. Hold on. Look at this. Lining up like ice cracks. I could be in gorillas. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. There's all these, right? And megaloblastic comes up, and I'm like, what the hell does megaloblastic mean? Of or relating to megaloblasts. Thank you. Now I have to look up megaloblast. Blast meaning. A large, abnormally developed red blood cell typical of certain forms of anemia associated with the deficiency of folic acid or vitamin B12. So it's a medical thing. You could have just said that. Gymnastic, scholastic, osteoblastic, mastic, unenthusiastic, osteoclastic. Anything that's like a prefix to plastic doesn't count. Predynastic, interscholastic, desmoplastic, chiastic, blastic, aeroelastic, plastic with a K. What's this? This is nothing to me. Okay. Orgastic. Oh. That is what I thought it would be. I was joking, but fanatic doesn't count. Fanatic doesn't rhyme with plastic. It has to have the astic at the end. Fanastic. Jurassic. Democratic. The TIC ending does not look like a real word anymore. Aristocratic. Aquatic. Asymptomatic. Quadratic. Ecstatic. Psychosomatic. Idiosyncratic. Prostatic. Relating to the prostate gland. Alright.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Hi, Mage. How's it going? Aquatic. Oh, wait, no, come back. Wait, come back. Okay, I'm going to ban stream elements because I don't know how to get it to shut up. So I'm just gonna ban it and then unban it later. Alright, I think that's good. Anyway. I forgot what I was gonna say. It had to do with the plastics. Get banned, idiot. Take me back to New York City where the chicks have dicks and they're all really pretty. No?
We had a whole bit where we exhausted every single possible outcome of Take Me Back to New York City.
Did we?
Remember?
No. I don't.
Anyways,
I remember that. That's funny. Hold on, I have to look at the thing again so I can. Oh, I see. It like changes color depending on how much it rhymes with plastic. That's neat. Oh, psychosomatic because of Frontier Psychiatrist. Do you remember that song, right?
No.
The one where it's all like sampled from like old movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think of how to phrase that because in my brain I was just like quilt music. Quilt music. It's quilt music. Patchwork music. That boy needs therapy. Exactly. It's psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Purely psychosomatic. I'm glad you understood that, Chair, because I was about to link that in chat. I was like, listen to this song. My mom used to reference that song all the time. Because there's that line where he says, you're a nut, you're crazy in the coconut. So she would say that to my brother when he was like a little kid and he did something silly. To the point where I thought they made all those samples themselves because of the music. I haven't seen the music video. Maybe they did. I just assumed that it was all taken from like old movies.
It is sampled from other, because at least from my sources.
If you make a sample yourself and then put it in your own song, isn't that just called making music?
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, but my mom would say that to the point where, my brother just got the nickname Coconut. We would just call him the Coconut whenever he did something stupid. Something laughable. My eye's leaking so bad. Dude, I'm gonna be real, I kinda wanna play more Lethal League, but I promised Ace Attorney, so we're gonna do that, and I'll just play Lethal League after stream. Partially because I want you to see it, babe, but I'll show you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we're done with Breaking Bad. We finished Breaking Bad, so we have nothing to do after streams now. Bum 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 bum. So do you remember anything about the case that we were working?
I'll remember it soon.
Maya was something. Maya. Right? Maya.
And then there were locks. There were the psychic locks.
Yes. There was the psych-locks. I'm gonna start calling them that now. It's like a mid-between psych-locks and psyche-locks. Psych-locks. Yeah. Like Mario. Give me your best Mario.
Mario.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
At least the movie Mario is gonna be that way.
You don't want to give me a jovial little woohoo?
I just don't have it in me.
But you gotta warm up your voice. We're gonna be voice acting this game. Was that?
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, Wario in the corner is like, I'm gonna win. Anyway, Paxton is dying.
Yeah.
Mario. Yeah. Can I also watch you play? I don't know if I'll actually be tired to not play. You know, if I want to play after stream, then yes. June 21st. Oh yeah, we took a recess. We were in the trial, and Franziska von Karma was there. And she's alright. She's the new. Edgeworth's dead.
Yeah.
He's gone forever. And yeah, now we're taking a recess because of something. Oh, because Lot is about to come.
Yeah.
She's also about to be in court, but that's irrelevant.
I don't know if I want to make it.
You don't know if you're gonna make it.
Do I go towards the light? I go towards the light, right? Alright, I'm going.
I'm sorry. Why is he dead? Because there was a thing. It was a weird flashback type of thing, and then he was like, he's gone, I have to move on. We were like, what happened to Edgeworth? And they just haven't elaborated yet. So anyway, yeah, that was a close one. I knew you were keeping your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Oh yeah, that's a weird thing about Ace Attorney that I feel like we haven't talked about yet. If you get put on trial for murder, you just immediately get the death penalty. If you're guilty. Which is very fucked. Because that means that all the people that you are, convicting in this game, do die.
Yeah.
You will never see Red White again. He is dead.
Mm-hmm.
We killed him. We sent him to his death.
Jeez.
Anyway. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Oh, that's you.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Lying? And you're like, no, what? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. I don't think, well, I mean, maybe she would. Because it was like, it was less than a year ago when Mia died. Because when you'd be like, Pearl's 6 or something, like, she didn't have that much of a memory. When Paxton dies and ends up in the waiting room from 1, they'll see Juno calling out to them, and Paxton will start sprinting in the opposite direction. He was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry, that was really good.
I feel like if I was in the waiting room in HFJ1, I would simply go to the radio and type in the coordinates to the Big Mac zone.
If I was in the radio zone, that's what it's called now. In 1, I would go to the radio and just put in 69696969 until I was out of numbers, and then I would just see what happened.
Probably in Eternal Damnation, I would assume.
Well, I hope it's the sex realm.
Nah.
No?
That's probably like, the sex realm is probably harder to access than that. I mean, I think the first clue is in 696969.
Okay, but you think it like changes after a while?
Oh yeah.
Well, what number is the sex dimension for you?
Probably 7.
Just like 000000007?
Wait, no. It's 000000001. It's the first one that they made.
Wouldn't the first one be the waiting room?
No, that'd be all zeros.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
And then like the very first person to ever die is like, oh god. oh, what?
Oh,
Hold
huh.
on.
Interesting.
I kind of felt something there.
Here's a thought. Here's an interesting thought. I don't remember his name, the toothpaste guy, and he's sitting there for years. It was over a decade. We know that. Like just flipping through channels, assumedly trying to get home. But like, what's the word? He's trying to get home, but it took for Liam to show up. Yeah, Julian, the French freak. Yes. He was sitting there for over a decade flipping through stations, assumedly trying to get home. But it took for Liam to show up and be like, hey, I have the coordinates, and then next, you also have to lift up the antenna. And he never, like, did that the entire time. So how many times do you think over the course of the decade that he was there, that he passed by Earth and just didn't know it because he never flipped up the antenna? He's a French freak.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's you.
Oh, court will now reconvene. Now, the
Sorry,
first
I
order.
was talking about object shows on YouTube with the bailiff. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Nothing?
Oh, damn. No, I'm trying to. I'm like it keeps lagging. Like it keeps freezing up. Like not letting me see.
I thought you were
not
just.
letting me hear you.
I thought you were just in complete and utter shock. That.
I know. I didn't even hear
said.
what you said.
Oh, then don't worry about it, because you'll make fun of me.
Yes, sir. You freak.
That's okay. That's fitting. She said. She said something like. You're gonna like shut up and watch my witness talk, and then she said like a good little boy, and I was like, oh, oh, I see. Anyway, that's what he gets for being French. He's trapped eternally. Why does she call him a good boy? Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. She didn't witness the channeling. She was just there afterwards. Anyway.
Yeah.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
God damn it! As soon as the fucking line comes up, all right.
Ah,
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare one tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't got to say my name and job yet.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to not bring a whip into the courtroom next time.
Yeah. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
I hope that... Never mind. This is stupid. It's not like a fully formed thought. It is also stupid. But I hope that, like, because you know how, like, Lotta keeps being like, I'm gonna bounce between, like, different photography occupations?
Yeah.
Like, to, like, wildlife photographer and, like, celebrity photographer and stuff. I hope that, like, she gets the idea from seeing Francisca with, like, her whip and her good boys and all that stuff to be like, hold on, I'm going to take boudoir photography.
Boudoir?
Is that how you say that? The sex photography.
Oh.
You know, where it's
no
like,
idea
it's
that's
like
what it was
very
called.
tasteful, like, lingerie poses.
At first I thought you meant, wait, hold on. Whips? Good boys? I should become a dog photographer.
That would also be very funny, though. Hold on, she's like, Francisca's like waiting eagerly because she wants to be photographed, and she's like, I'm gonna photograph dogs, and she's like, oh, okay. That also works.
No, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
I was hoping you would get smacked.
Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. Which means I'm not a witness. We
Yeah.
were waiting outside the door, and then bang!
I
There's a
should
gunshot.
I should not be here.
Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant, waving a pistol around.
She wasn't waving a pistol around, but okay.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? How'd you know?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Huh? Excuse me?
Reckon course is short for you reckon. Of course I did.
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to
But
the
someone
court.
asked for clarification.
But I didn't, so I don't care. The moment of truth, what will be in that picture? It's just like a really shitty image. It's like you can kind of see blood on the floor, but like it's like mostly out of frame and like
They call
extremely
me a
blurry.
professional for a reason. That's pretty cinematic.
Yeah. I don't think that's okay. Whatever.
Rule of thirds, I see. It would certainly seem that the only defendant and the victim were in that room. I will say all the subjects are focused way too on the left side of it.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me! Alright.
Could you imagine if he thought the words, just watch me, just like a little too loud, and people could hear it inside of his head?
Maya, like, definitely hears it, and she's like, alright, Nick. Like, you're getting a little too excited. God, that would be the funniest plot twist if, like, this entire time, like, Maya and Pearl and Mia are all able to hear Phoenix's, like, inner monologue.
Oh, no.
And they, it's one of those things where, like, it starts out so, like, subtly that you think, like, okay, like, you don't notice, or maybe you think that there's just, like, an error when they made the thing, where they were like, oh, okay, they meant to make that so that he was saying it out loud because she remarked to it, but, like, you know, they accidentally put it in parentheses or whatever. And then, like, it gets to the point where, like, they're doing it basically every time you think something, and they're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second, how long have you been able to... Anyway.
Dead.
Hold it! Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
The facts are the facts!
Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the challenge chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Was it really a gunshot? No. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
Cherry's having feelings for Von Karma.
Who's running this court?
The world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know.
Once.
And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard.
And how did you know that? Because I assure you that you didn't think it was a gunshot at first.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is where the story heats up.
So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And? What did you see once you broke in?
Dead people?
Yeah, just like both of them, they were dead. You're like, wait a second.
I mean, one of them.
Only one of them, sorry. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time.
Okay, I shot her. What you getting at?
It's like the slightest bit of pressure she breaks.
Yeah.
She's like, I did it! You're like, no you didn't. You were outside with us. She's like, oh, right. Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Oh yeah, I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Yeah, see.
Alright, I shot her. I'm sorry.
Order, Miss Hart. You were here to present an accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry.
Hold on, my Squirtles. Sorry. I have a Squirtle Funko Pop, and I put him inside my Slinky, like all four legs. And I was like, no, I want him, like, his two little front paws to be sitting so that he looks like he's, like, peeking out from over the slip, but he was, like, stuck in the... Never mind. Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats! And I'm trapped like one, again. Yeah. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure I am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Oh, witch. Did she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Wreck given.
Huh? What in the...
Wreck given, you know, you reckon? That's a given.
Alright, you need to stop trying to make new words.
It took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that phone screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? What? You got a problem? Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon...
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Ah, just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Mrs. Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, which rhymes, by the way, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to have been the defendant.
What am I gonna do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
Yeah, you sound like you're aging rapidly. Oh god, no! No! We're in the courtroom that makes you old! No!
No!
Not like this! Anyway, if I make one more move, I'm gonna have the judge cut off a little bit of my dick. That would suck. Anyway, is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? No.
Wrong answer. Penis time. Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. Which means that my argument's probably not right.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to this court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense has to shit. Sorry, that was really funny.
Yeah.
Do it again, please. No! No, I was right! Oh! Oh. Alright, I'll be Mia. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearl! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away I feel like everyone else can see this, right?
Can see this
Yeah.
happening, yeah.
If I say, hey, this happened to Maya,
Yeah.
that would probably help a lot. Anyway, but how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? About your baths? No, the other thing. To Dr. Gray. Alright, we know. We've seen this. We know. I know. So you see, this is a Darman video we're in. Anyway, there's one final piece of this puzzle. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Make sure she lives to regret it.
Make her life a living hell, Phoenix. And you're like, oh, okay. I don't...
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
I always imagine that, like, when there's scenes like this, where they're, like, talking just at each other, and then, like court is assumedly, like, progressing normally. In the meantime, it's just, like, totally normal court, and then, like, in the one corner is just like, no, I don't know what she doesn't have any, no, you have to press her, no, I don't want to, I don't have the evidence, and they're, like, arguing with each other, like a couple that's lost on vacation. I told you to take the map, I don't need the map, I know where things are, okay? Anyway. Please wait, Your Honor. Look at this 6-year-old with huge tits. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled.
Okay, it wasn't an objection, but okay.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination is already ended.
Then unend it.
Further...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. My colonoscopy will have to wait.
Proud of yourself, huh?
Yeah. Mrs. Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. It's very persuasive.
Mm-hmm.
When we broke into the room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, though, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Dude, I was watching a TikTok earlier at dinner of this guy who had a cool, like, face scar, like, over his cheek and, like, not over his eye, but, like, it continued past his eye, like, through his eyebrow. And it was cool. It was, like, awesome. And he was like, by the way, like, writers, if you want to write a character with a facial wound, and I was like, okay, I'm into this. So he starts, like, giving tips on how facial wounds, like, behave and stuff. And the thing is that the thing that he had on his face was, like, not a permanent scar from, like, a thing that happened many years ago. It was a thing that happened, like, the other day. And basically the point that he was trying to make was that, like, it had been, like, a couple days, like, maybe, like, 2 days, 3 days max, the way he described it. But it had healed, like, almost entirely in those couple days, because he was like, facial wounds, like, heal very well. That was the point he was trying to make. But in doing that, he, like, described, like, how terrible the wound was, and I was like, it's hard to watch, like, he was talking about, like, how, like, when he moved his mouth a certain way, like, the thing would reopen, and, like, you could see, like, the inside of his face, and I was like, I don't want to know about this, like, it was so, like, graphic, and it was, like, because, like, I want to write about these things, because, I don't know, it's fascinating to me, but at the same time, I'm squeamish, so I was, like, hiding in the comments, even though that doesn't help anything, because he's telling me these things and not seeing them, but I was like, jeez, but, like, because he showed, like, the thickness, or the depth of the wound, like, you know, like, with his fingers, he kind of, like, ballparked it, and he was like, it feels like a very shallow cut now. And he was like, when this is, like, completely healed, I don't think it's gonna even scar. He was like, that's how good they heal. And he said also, and this one I'm less squeamish about, when it comes to like a cartoony amount of it at least. Apparently facial wounds bleed like a fuck ton because you just have so much going on in your face that if you get a cut on your face you expect it to be like, oh, like a little like, you know, dribble or whatever, the same way that like if you cut your arm or whatever. No, it's like a stream. It's like a river. Like it's like, you know how like in anime when a character like gets bonked on the head and they have like that whole like fucking gush of blood down their entire face.
Yeah.
That's real apparently. I was like, huh, neat. And he said, basically, if you want your character to have a facial scar, or, like, assume that you want an explanation for why they have one, or give them one in a fight scene, you have to really fuck up their face for it to actually scar. And I was like, huh, neat. So, now I know that. And it kind of makes, like, half my Shovel Knight character designs, like, less realistic.
Yeah.
So a lot of them have cool scars, and I'm like, they don't necessarily, like, have reasons behind them. So I guess I could, like, retroactively be like, oh, you know, he actually did get really fucked up in the face, but, like, in reality, they probably wouldn't have those scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Cherry
Maybe
says...
they're magic scars.
Yeah! Cherry says, I haven't been paying attention this whole time. Do they suspect that Lotta is the killer? She's so conscious literally now. No, they don't suspect she's the killer, but we also can't progress unless we get some sort of inconsistency out of her. So while she's completely good-natured, we have to prove that she's wrong about something. Anyway. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Oh. Okay. Two, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots. Oh, I thought you were talking about the gun, but also camera.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture that you've been withholding? She's like, oh, that one's the shitty one that you can't.
No, you've got it all wrong. It's not me.
Alright, I shot her.
I didn't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Girl, you are a maniac. Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, isn't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut up my trap about it.
What? Von Karma. She's like, yeah, what? Oh, right.
You're hiding critical evidence.
I like that she does the sleeve grab that her dad does, even though, like, there's no reason for
There
her to do it. Because that was, like, foreshadowing with him. It was just like, oh, yeah, because he's grabbing the shoulder where, like, the bullet is. But, like, she's just doing it because she saw her dad do it.
Exactly, yeah.
I like that. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Even though my boyfriend, Edgeworth also has done that in the past. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Confront her! Your Honor, the defense asked the prosecutor hold on. Let me take that again. The defense asked the prosecutor Von Karma No! In contempt of... No, please! Me, in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair! I think you could have gone with a stronger word, Nick, like illegal.
Like it's not legal?
Yeah. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Exactly. I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think... The pictures are more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Which took about half a second, so I guess it wasn't really that much trouble, but you know. What? That's way more better of an image. What do you mean? It's exactly the same. No, it's not! Anyway.
Yeah.
What is this picture?
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, her boobs are clearly bleeding. And she should probably see a doctor about that. Because that's not supposed to happen. Anyway, it's obviously the second picture that the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture.
It doesn't matter. The rule of thirds is off. She should be held in contempt of court.
This is most definitely not my FA. Sorry, Nick was supposed to say that. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or shouldn't I... Should I or should I not insist that the picture... Why would you not insist that? Insist it's not... No, it's actually Maya. But... Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I pointed that out. It's not her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order, order, order.
Big Mac and fries?
Yes. I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not my FA.
Mia, we did it. You're too soft. What the fuck? You're softer than Hot Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors. Oh, no. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't a totally different person?
Like that lady over there in the ill-fitting clothes. She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. So you knew! You know what it is and you're fucking with me. Ooh.
It's unbelievable that she can, you know,
Yet,
the boobs.
Yet it is the truth. I wish I could do it as well. But sadly, not all of us could have glorious baps on command. It's truly sad. Anyway. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling, which would prove that, like, it wasn't her that did the...
Yeah, exactly.
But whatever. It's gonna be used against us. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. Guess it's over. They're like, what? Maya, you've been a good sister. I'll see you in a minute.
I don't claim to understand this and still cannot believe it. Are you saying that the person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
No.
Or is she not?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me a little bit of my dick. Anyway, starting I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya. Yes.
Wrong! The rest of the tip is gone.
No! Please not dick.
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction.
So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Alright. Why did you point out exactly what's so strange about her boobs? Not that, oh, okay, please direct your attention here, away from the boobs.
To the sleeve. What's wrong with it?
You're off script, Your Honor, and that is exactly what is so odd. There's something that should be there that is suddenly missing. Should be there. Whoa. We got her. We cornered her.
Yeah.
There was a bullet hole in the defendant of this. Hold on. There was not a bullet hole in the defendant. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
And she's like, but I don't have a dick. And he's like, I'll find a way. And you're like, oh! Alright. This should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's doing the hand waggle again. We hate when she does that. Oh god, she's bowing. What does that mean? She's like a Punch-Out character. She's about to tell, like, that's her tell before she does a critical attack. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct had missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. Well, I mean, I also can't explain the missing bullet hole, so, you know. But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that that detective gets what's coming. In the bedroom. And we're like, alright, we got it. We knew.
Yeah,
we know. I'm sure that there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. In my bedroom. We're like, Francisca, go home. To my bedroom. I would go. Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. He's a very simple man, but this is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor! I want it, is the offer to go to the prosecution's bedroom still open? He's like, yes, but afterwards, please. Don't ask that in court. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else.
Yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What?
Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
The trial is
In
to
my
restore order. No one wants to go to your bedroom, Your Honor. He's like, oh.
Okay.
Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness!
Dag! Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you! You were the one.
Speak up.
You were the one who said that it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see in my bedroom.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say, "Wah!" I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Why does that sound like song lyrics?
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Alright, I got women all over me.
Yeah.
Get on my dick, but not in the nice way. I can't believe that even me is calling you by my full name. It's like the mom thing. Phoenix J. Wright, you get down here right this instant. You prove this testimony right now. I'm sorry, Mom, I forgot. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? I got it. He spins around. You're like, no, Nick. That's right.
He gets dizzy.
I just thought of it as like one time, but like he keeps going. And Mia's like, Nick, please. You're gonna throw up. You had a big lunch. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change your perspective. Phoenix, I'm right here. So, where'd this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. He turns around.
God.
Before we broke in, the third person was already in the room. And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with.
Nothing, Your Honor. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Hello, are you winning? Something like that. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. Ergo, the chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyway, very strange. Let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open.
But shouldn't it lock from the outside?
Nope. That's key's only one of its kind after all, and Maya had it.
Well, no, 'cause
Maya, on the inside.
Isn't it actually supposed to lock from the outside because wasn't the lock on the outside when we saw it? There's like a big like black padlock, and we were like, oh, that's really like strong for no reason. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
That's how keys work.
I just realized that's how keys work. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... Why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that a kick?
I love that sprite when she like screams because she's just like, ah!
Yeah, it's so fast. So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. That doesn't make me sound like a creep at all. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. We were in my bed. I mean,
No!
that's preposterous and illegal. And he's like, no, we were in a bedroom, but not my. It was in the house. It was her bedroom. No, that doesn't make it sound any better. That means Maya and Faye must have left the room, and she had not. That I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! No! Ow! I'm alright.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, folks. It seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of a murderer. However, is this the person of the defendant? Fuck. Is this person
Your
the
Honor.
defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma,
How can this be?
at this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. Even if I have to commit many crimes. They're like,
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Yeah.
It's not like anyone else in that courtroom had... Never mind. She's like, what? I don't want to talk about it. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but try harder, because you really sucked in there. I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearl, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? I take it?
Poor thing, so sheltered. To be
Is that
continued.
some sort of onomatopoeia or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the sound it makes. Ticket, 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 ticket. And then she's like,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, okay. Like, she fully believes it.
Yeah.
Manipulating a small child.
Yeah.
See, that's the sound it makes. Ticket, 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 ticket.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little.
Huh?
If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Oh, fuck. Yes, of course!
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
See, I'm a psychic. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
Yes, bro.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. It's almost like someone died.
It was totally my mom.
It's 100% my own mom, and that sucks. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before.
Oh.
Forget that we were on the train.
Yeah.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so
And then that snobby woman with the ruffy clothes.
roughly. Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she'd already decided Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
I really like her hair.
Yeah.
I know it's just like drawn, but I don't know why, like from the front angle it looks really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta cover that part of the screen with my hand. Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer. A prosecutor, so her job is to prove that's still a lawyer. She's a different kind of lawyer. Anyway, they don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. And I don't care if someone's guilty. I just wanted... Never mind.
That's terrible. Why would you say that?
Oh.
But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
No, that was her brother. I mean... There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Ever since I broke up with that whore Edgeworth. I mean... Sorry, I shouldn't be saying... No, you don't learn that word. Don't repeat that to other people, please. He might become a good guy eventually.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Isn't that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
That was him. That was a long time ago. Like 2 months. He's not around anymore. I killed him and I got away with it. I mean,
Huh? What was that?
nothing. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died. No, wait, really?
Oh, that's too bad.
Wait, hold on. Wait, for real? We're not gonna elaborate on that. What do you mean he's dead? We're just gonna... This is bury your gaze. That's homophobic. By the way. Anyway, let's move on.
What is it?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearl and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just why didn't you pick this up? Pearl, did you kill that guy? And she's like, alright, you got me. I just realized...
The hell? What is that? Okay, you got me.
Yeah. I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearl, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
Well, what was I doing? I wasn't doing anything.
Why are you being suspicious? She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn!
The Tulox isn't the most we've seen.
Okay, I gotta take a shit really bad all of a sudden. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
I have to set some things up on my computer.
Okay. Be right back.
Juno doesn't seem to be doing good. Hello? Oh, I see. Alright, so I went to go get a drink, came back, I see, I almost called Juno by the name of one of my cats. I almost called them Squirt, which is the name of one of my cats. So Juno has been sent me a message saying, "Good God, my insides," and then hasn't responded to any of my replies. So let us have our fingers crossed. Hi, you okay?
Yeah, I think I have a stomach bug.
Oh.
Because, I mean, TMI-ish. This morning I got to work. Everything was fine. And about 5 minutes passed. And I said, I have to shit so bad. And I, like, ran to the bathroom. And it wasn't the nicest poop, but it was fine. It was solid, you know. It was a little mush, but, you know. So I was like, okay, that happens sometimes. Move on with my life. And I was like, man, was it like something I ate? But I hadn't had breakfast. Because I basically never eat breakfast. So the last thing I ate was dinner last night. And I was like, well, if the dinner was bad, the rest of my family would also be, you know, complaining and shitting, you know? So it, so it's like, okay, it couldn't have been my dinner, but that's whatever. Maybe I just had a weird thing going on in my stomach. So I went on throughout the rest of my day, had lunch just fine, had dinner just fine, and then now I had to take another shit, and it was like, it was liquid.
Yeah.
You know how they, like in Metal Gear Solid, there's solid shit and liquid shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. It was the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it couldn't have been dinner because my family's fine. So I think I just have a little bit of a stomach bug. And then I got myself cookies and milk because I'm sure that'll help. Anyway, I think I don't know if we got anything. Let's see. We got one prompt from Chubby. I think we should review that before we. Hi, I just got back to having. Why are we talking about shit? I had a bad shit. I have been having bad shits today, and I think I have a little bit of sick. But I think before we continue, since I've kind of just gotten back from a little break, I think it would behoove us to look at Cherry's prompt because thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So today's prompt was plastic. Sorry, Juno, you have the disease. It's okay.
Yeah.
We all get a little disease sometimes.
You are down with the sickness.
I am down with the sickness. So this is Cherry's prompt. I really like this.
Ooh,
Wait, can you see this, or are you just looking prompts yourself, babe?
Yeah.
This is really cute, actually. I really like this. And, oh, he's got a little chip in his head. I love the other guy's expression. This is adorable. And
This is really good.
Cherry, you win a special prize because you were the first person to ever do a prompt. So I'm gonna pin your thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're gonna get a little special roll that I have to make because I just thought of this right now. Server settings. There we go. I couldn't find that. Roll. We're gonna make this. Cherry, what do you want? What do you want your roll to be? You can say whatever you want.
Whatever you desire.
Bearer of the curse. Okay. Do you want a specific color? No, because then it'll change your name color. So it'll just be gray. And then members. Let's add pesky. Add members to this row. Pesky. Add. There you go. That's you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Blood red. Oh, okay. You wanted to. I don't want it to change your name color though. But if you want me to make your name blood red, I can. And just because we looked at Cherry's prompt, anyone else in chat, does not mean you don't have to, or that you can't submit prompts for the rest of the stream. You can until stream is over. You're allowed to. So yeah. Well, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that shit detour. We're good now. Anyway.
Oh, I guess you can see through my
Yeah?
Let me try that one again. I guess you can see through my light, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
No, that wasn't good either. Can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
How was that?
Hmm?
How was that?
How was what?
Nothing.
Oh, I ruined the bit.
Did you, like, forget immediately?
Yes.
Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? Yeah, you can't do that.
Yes, I can. You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? No?
No, I guess so. You got me there.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were... Hold on. I have to tab over to the next section of the game.
Mm-hmm. This map looks like an iron golem throwing up a dirt block.
What? Oh, I see, yeah. I think it was here. You were here, weren't you, Pearl? In the Winding Way?
Wow! You got it!
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearl was doing in the Winding Way?
Key?
Yeah, the key. The walkthrough put that, like, out of order, so I was like, huh.
Mm-hmm. So?
Sorry. So?
I feel just a little better.
Huh?
You are a lawyer, but you're also just a person.
Ah, I goofed up. Sorry, I'll get it right this time. Okay, I think I know what you were doing there, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. This is fucked up. This walkthrough section. What was she doing up the Winding Way? I really don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing on the walkthrough?
The walkthrough's fucked up. It says, you asked Pearl if she knows anything about the murder. Pearl says she didn't see anything. If so, where was she? Pearl's alibi. You ask her where she was at the time of the incident. She desperately claims she wasn't doing anything. Is she hiding something? Suddenly 2 Cyclocks appear. This tells you she's hiding something, but you can't break them yet. Present the black key. Pearl says that she found it in the incinerator. Time to look at it. Move to Winding Way. So, like, am I not supposed to be doing this? I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Oh, okay, I should just... I wasn't supposed to be here.
Okay.
I was doing the wrong thing. Anyway. About this key, Pearl. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes.
No, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearl, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
Incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden?
The door in it was a little open, so I took a peek.
When was that?
It was after the channeling when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Are you going to tell my mother?
No. Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes, if she finds out I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
She shouldn't do that. Gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Alright. You're off the hook this time, Pearly. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held here today, but I guess it's already over. Alright, that was a lot of nothing. But
Yeah.
let's progress to where... Oh. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. Please don't be Morgan. And they're now running at top speed towards me. Oh, it's Eni. Oh, hey! You're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, Attorney at Law. I don't know where... Never mind. Nice to see you again. Oh, like real suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like you mean, like I'm just totally happy and like totally excited to be here. Excited. Like, I mean, there are so many things to like see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there? Do you like know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Alright, Eenie.
Alright.
Let's take a look at this incinerator. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is how every teen girl acts in every movie ever.
Yes.
This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. Ooh. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? I am. Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And like, it's sealed inside that urn? What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, Jesus, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Miss Amy. You know, obviously. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as your spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Is it? Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it can be a vital clue. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Korean Village. No relation, I'm sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. She's like, I can hear you, you know.
I think they can hear you, like, for real.
Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal incident? Like, why? You think it's, like, got something to do, like, with the case or something? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Bum, 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 bum.
She has one lock. Oh, two. So she has the same psyche as a child.
Just means she has the same amount of secrets as a child.
Oh, true, yeah.
Like, what is it? Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry your mouth open on this one. Like a crowbar, and Pearl, like, puts her hand on him like, no.
No.
He's just mouthing everything he's thinking, and he's like, I cannot, like, fucking hear you right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. I can't break the channeling locks with the psych locks right now, so we're moving to the channeling chamber.
Alright.
Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Fucking weirdo. Oh, that's totally not suspicious looking at all. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... yeah, that's definitely... She definitely did it then.
Yeah.
She 100%. That was murder behavior right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, and I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Yeah, lowly. I'm sure you are. I'm sure that's what you think of yourself anyway. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, but however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing?
Yeah.
So did the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day of the murder, of course, however. I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright! Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl, but you're not Mystic Morgan. You're just more. So, like, what's the deal? Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the ass about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. How about you go fuck yourself? She's just like, you should leave. Okay. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. We remember this. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village. So that's why I needed to get Maya out of the... and Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid... I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Bye. She's like, wait, no, come in. She's like waiting outside all patiently. She's like, oh my god, you're back. Okay, bye, I gotta go. No, wait! Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What'd you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Well, should have stayed in that damn village then. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it'd make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. Make a better video game. Anyway, we have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really? Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. Definitely not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in the room with the two of us, right? Well, the spirit. Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. So the murderer was invisible. Yes, it's all coming together. Nick, you sound really stupid right now. Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think
The murderer became really small.
The murderer was Ratatouille. Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am... You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think that this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's That's... I want to ask you something about Pearl. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? But wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, did you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never! She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. And also really great, and she's cute, also.
And she's a child!
Yeah, and she's like 6? Nick? I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Ball.
Press further.
Yeah. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. It's just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball.
Ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
Ball.
When she wants to get it, she just comes right into the clothing box.
Clothing box.
The clothing box.
Box.
Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there.
There.
Is there an echo in this room, or... You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure... I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh?
Not emphasizing anything in particular. Alright, I gotta go grab something. I got a package.
Alright. I'm gonna take a little snack break then. I have a snack with me and I've just not eaten it because I've been talking so much. I'm gonna dunk a cookie into milk. And ignore that I did feel a little bit of having to poop again. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. A lot of... Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Lotta. Hey. Hey. I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm aware of this piece of trash. They lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Oh, dear. No, wait. Move. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. The ball. It's there. Of course it's the Steel Samurai. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Floor. Pearl's ball. Taken. It's a clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? Alright, I'm gonna wait for Paxton to come back, because I don't want them to miss this prime Lotta content. We all love Lotta. She's my favorite character. It's not true, I kind of don't care about her. I think she's a little bit annoying. How you guys doing? Tell me something cool. I'm just checking Twitter right now, but like, that's a bad, oh, right. I don't know if anyone in chat has a Switch, but also doesn't have Nintendo Switch Online. But I downloaded the Splatoon demo today. It's not available to play yet, but if anyone wants a code for a free week of Nintendo Switch Online, the code is, and I'll type this in chat too, E09P4 BV 4 3 MMS 8 C 6S.
You okay?
Yeah, that's a code for 1 week of Nintendo Switch Online, if anyone wants it.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Only one person can claim that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, we chased Lotta down to the side room, and now we found Pearl's ball too.
Yeah.
So, anyway. What'd you get?
I got 2 things. I got a planner to help me journal things, like a real one, not just like a shitty one that I drew. And I got my t-shirt.
What t-shirt?
The one that says, when I sweat in this shirt, it gets converted into disco energy. And then there's an image of this shirt on the shirt.
For gunk?
Yeah, for gunk.
Nice.
Which everybody in chat knows what gunk is, so.
Carpet doesn't.
Well, they'll find out.
Carpet, you'll find out. Anyway. This is you, by the way.
Oh, I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I need another hole to crawl into.
So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. It's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the ground. What the hell? What the hell?
Is it a tunnel, perhaps?
It's the same height as a hole in the folding screen. Then could this... Carpet, should I explain what gunk is to Carpet?
Yeah.
Faction's making an object shell called gunk. And it's wacky. It'll be wacky. I don't know how much of it you want me to disclose, but...
You can disclose as much as you want. Just don't, like...
I'll disclose what's relevant. There's gonna be something to do with dancing. I don't remember entirely. Yeah, it's called gunk, and it's formatted like it's an acronym, but it doesn't actually stand for anything. But what I understand, there's gonna be a little bit where there's live action footage of you in like a disco outfit, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's the gist of it. So Faction ordered a custom T-shirt for this bit. That is all. I guess I'll move. Hold on. Hold on. Not you, Eenie.
Oh, Mr. Nick. The person that ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
Oh, she means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them big old eyes, but... I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She just wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother funding me.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now we can do this. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
What if I can't just tell you that it happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Oh, I have to E. You were here, weren't you, Pearl? In the Winding Way?
Wow, you got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry, not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearl was doing in the Winding Way? She was playing with her ball! Yeah!
Yeah.
You were playing with this ball, right?
Ah, that's right. How did you know?
Pshoo! Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh, and then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Do I have it's Do I have? I don't think I have that. Did I? Oh, okay, I see. I do have. No, I hit E, not R. Oh! That's half my dick gone.
No.
R. Amy Faye. Were you so surprised that you were? No, isn't that it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, wait, I don't have enough, and okay, I'm fucked.
Okay.
So embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I don't wanna do this anymore. I must have missed a thing.
No.
Let me go here. In spirit of the space between the cracks. I am, huh? Weird. Okay. Now I can try again. So I'm embarrassed. Let's speedrun this part, okay?
Yeah.
Playing with her ball.
Oh.
Something really bad happened. It was breaking the urn. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Korean technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Okay, the ball hit the ball hit the. Damn it!
All right, I killed her, and you're like, what? Huh?
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Ow! The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She didn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. It only took 2/3 of my dick. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess.
It's so old, it's not that weird to have a few cracks.
My voice is shaking. I can tell because you misspelled Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Who started the Korean channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I, you dumb bitch. And he's just like, I'm 6. Why would you say that to me?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see.
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
Just one?
Just one.
And that's when you broke the urn?
Yeah, that's when I broke the urn. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away.
Don't worry. Morgan will never know, okay?
I'm a bad child. Ah! Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village.
Oh no, there's someone really rooting for you. I don't think you have to do a lot more.
But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice.
Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
Holly? You mean what anyway?
Yeah. Channeling had already started, so I didn't think I would walk by.
I see. So about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job.
Yeah, I might be as strong at spiritual things. When it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearl?
I'm gonna get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mr. Gaming's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew! And like shit starts going haywire.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright, we have quite a bit left of this investigation day, so I think we're gonna stop here.
All right.
Hold on. Can I finish my cookie? Got a message request on my main Twitter account, and I was very excited because I thought, hey, maybe it's a commission. Nah, it's a fucking NFT ad. I
Oh.
supposedly won a crypto giveaway.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway. Yeah, how'd that one go? You think that was a good stream?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think it was a solid
Yeah.
stream. Except for the part when my poop wasn't solid, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't stream tomorrow, it's because my bowels have turned out inside out and I have died. Just know that. Just be aware of that. Anything else you want to say before stream ends?
What's like a poop related pun that I could end on?
Well, guys, shit happens.
That's pretty good. I don't know. I can't top that.
You can't. Ah, man, I wanted you to say something funny. I thought you were gonna beat me, but seems like I win in this in this battle of wits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Something shit really hit the fan, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Looks like
That's
in
all
this
I can do.
investigation, shit's about to get real.
There we go.
Alright, this is bad. Alright, good night, everybody.
Good night.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.